sticking to it, hacking away with his kicks.
Treat them.
He's the Japanese kickboxing superstar known for some of the most brutal knockouts in modern kickboxing.
Go in the corner, but he does. Boom!
With a very aggressive, pressure-based style rooted in Kyokushin Karate. Every exchange with Yuki Yoza comes with damage.
Pressure on now, but might be too little too late. This statement here in the third round coming forward. Able to land last, which is very imperative. Look at the trips.
Turning him into one of the most exciting strikers in the sport today.
Yuki Yoza, he's won 13 straight. There's a left hook. Oh, he goes with the right hand, and down he goes.
Yuki Yoza has built one of the most destructive runs across K1 and 1 championship.
My name is Yuki Yoza. I'm crazy.
Born on December 20th, 1997 in Ibaraki, Japan, Yuki Yoza started out as a very timid kid. But everything changed when he first stepped into a Kyokushin Karate dojo at just 6 years old. That shy personality slowly started to fade with every session on the mats. By his late teens, Yoza wasn't just training anymore. He was dominating anybody who dared to cross paths with this budding samurai. In his younger years, Yoza went on to capture major Kyokushin titles, including the 2016 and 17 IKO All-Japan Weight Category Championships, where he became the youngest ever winner at just 19 years old. 2 years later, Yoza turned professional, dominating fighters before taking on a step up in competition, facing Hikaru Hasumi. The fight started and Yoza pressured Hasumi with feints and punishing low kicks. Before disguising a left high kick behind his hands. Hasumi was out instantly, with a crushing debut at Crush 132. K1 wasted no time in signing this fiery prospect, whose arrival in this new promotion came with a trial by fire, as he faced reigning lightweight champion Taio Asahisa in a non-title promotional debut.
World champion.
At 19 years old.
At 19 years old.
And Yoza fought like he belonged there from the first bell. He pressured Asahisa relentlessly, marching him down with non-stop calf kicks and sharp combinations. Asahisa answered with all the tricks up his sleeve. Yoza kept dragging him into his kind of high pace and heavy pressure fight.
He's hurting him on the low.
As the rounds wore on, those kicks started piling up.
Give him a chance to kick him properly.
The champion's movement wasn't as free anymore.
Why did he stop kicking low kicks?
After 3 razor-close rounds, the fight went to an extension, and that's where Yoza took the lead.
He's so dangerous. Whoosh! 10 seconds.
He pushed a harder pace, landed more, and simply outworked the champion.
He's taking some serious.
Can someone stop?
After 4 rounds of battle, Yuki Yoza had made his mark by defeating the promotion's champion.
Oh my god, yeah.
The winner, Yuki Yoza.
But instead of getting his well-deserved title fight, he had to go through a couple of handy contenders. One of them was the dangerous Yuto Shinohara. Yuki Yoza's clash with Yuto Shinohara was an exhibition of how an elite talent could upset the established order of a promotion.
Wow, so now we're going up against the Shinohara, who's a purebred coach.
Because from the opening bell, Yoza marched forward like a man on a mission. The game plan was to attack the legs and break the foundation.
Oh, cool.
In round 2, the pressure doubled.
It doesn't have to go in the corner, but it does. Oh my gosh.
And Shinohara had no option but to bail himself out.
Not the calf.
Okay.
I haven't seen that in a
Wow.
Another win later, Yuki Yoza was now undeniable. He was next in line for a title shot, and Taio Asahisa was already hearing the battle trumpets thudding across the red corner. The rematch between Yuki Yoza and Taio Asahisa at K1 Kickboxing 6 was even bigger than their first fight.
Yeah, Yoza is from Kyokushin and Asahisa is from his...
This time, the K1 lightweight world title on the line. From the start, Yoza controlled the tempo with tight defense and sharp counters.
Looks like he's even busy in round 1. Yeah. And he feels he can lift.
Followed by heavy low kicks chopping away at Asahisa's base.
Good low kick. Ooh, that knee actually.
The champion looked for openings.
I feel like watching this first round that
The fight was fairly even.
Yep. Ooh.
Until Yoza started landing punch-kick combinations in waves.
Any choice of taping that they're using. Don't hold back here in the... Great low curtain for sure. Yeah. You see? Boy, there you go.
And Asahisa was now struggling to stay afloat.
Karate.
50 seconds.
This is what it all comes down to. Oh, that's good punch.
After 3 rounds of battle, Yoza was now 2-0 against Asahisa, and most importantly, he was now the K1 lightweight champion of the world.
So we have the
Kyokushin world champion, a K1 world champion.
Yuki Yoza's clash with Nakamura at Rise Eldorado 2024 wasn't just a champion versus champion fight. It was a collision fans had been waiting for. It was the K1 King against the Rise title holder, and it had pride on the line and bragging rights too. Yoza came out setting a hard pace. Nakamura looked for counters, but Yoza kept crowding him and shifted into a higher gear. And his foot was now pressing the gas pedal all the way down. Late in round 3, Yoza spun and drove a back kick that dropped Nakamura hard. Upon review, the strike was ruled a groin shot, but by then, Yoza had already overwhelmed Nakamura like a raging firestorm. The judges went to the cards and the win was awarded to Yoza by technical majority decision. In his next battle, Yuki Yoza met former K1 lightweight champion Kongnapa, a 150 fight devil who was a frightening presence in the ring.
Yoza Yuki against Thai superstar Kongnapa. There's the Project armbands around the biceps. We explained the meaning of those earlier on.
But Yoza was the demon slayer, and he proved it early.
No in this.
Which which is very untie.
Yoza capitalized on that fast start with sharp karate blitzes and high-volume combinations.
Insanely hard. Left hand body shot, leg kick. Combination from Yuki. Oh, the high knee! The big kibosh drops him and drops him and drops him.
Before swarming Kongnapa once more.
Inside leg kick. Left hand drops him. Second count, one more.
That was all the referee needed to see.
Can he finish? He can! He can! He can! Kyokushin beats Muay Thai! It's good night, Irene!
Yuki Yoza said.
At K1 World Max 2024, Yuki Yoza fought his toughest battle against Petchdam Petchyindee. From the opening bell, Yoza targeted the lead leg like it was the only thing that mattered. Petchdam tried to answer back, but the timing never came. Yoza kept staying just out of range, then snapping in heavy kicks that started stacking damage fast. By round 2, Petchdam's leg was badly compromised. Yoza's attacks peaked in the final round. Turning Petchdam's legs into jelly and finishing him in style. After a win as big as the one against Petchdam, Yoza signed with ONE Championship, where he jumped right into the League of Legends. Yuki Yoza's first real test in ONE came against unbeaten Russian powerhouse Elbrus the Samurai Osmanov in May 2025. Osmanov was an undefeated 12 and 0 Russian monster with 6 straight wins in ONE's weekly Asia series. He was raging like a storm that would uproot anything in his path, but Yoza didn't wait to feel him out.
To the rear leg, already starting to add up. Goes in.
That fight started, and he went straight to work.
You can say what you want, but he knows how effective. Yoza is just steady, moving.
Chopping his legs down like timber.
Attacks and counter punches. He just got to find the right moment. Those thunderous low kicks. So brutal, Yoza. Actually, the grimace on the face. All of the foot or toe roundhouse.
Osmanov started to shift his weight, but it was already telling.
Kicking arsenal and sword to protect his 12-fight win streak. Kicked off his feet.
Yoza saw it immediately and stepped on the gas.
He would have visualized this outcome from the very beginning.
Good hand with Osmanov. You can see him grimace. You can see him lose his confidence level as he's trying to run through Osmanov.
Osmanov tried to turn it into a dogfight, but every time he stepped in, Yoza shut him down with brutal precision.
Oh, another big jumping knee. But
Osmanov here, as he adjusts to a boxing range,
finds some big boxing combinations in the final seconds here. These two start to go toe-to-toe.
With the Russians' movement starting to die out.
great interrupting shots. And he goes rolling.
Yoza went all in with his attacks. And when the rounds were over, Yoza had done what no other man had been able to. He had conquered one of his division's top dogs.
Open up. My name is Yuki Yoza.
I've won in my ring, the stage of my dream, ONE Championship. I'm very happy.
I'm crazy.
Because I love fighting, and right now I'm quite crazy at the moment, and I don't need that hand wrap.
But the cream of the crop was yet to be challenged. Yuki Yoza's second ONE outing came with no easing in. At ONE Friday Fights 116, he faced former bantamweight kickboxing world champion Petchtanong Petch Fergus. a 400-fight veteran and one of the most technical strikers in the sport. The bell rang, and Petchtanong immediately took control with long-range kicks and knees. But Yoza didn't panic.
That all goes away.
He switched angles and refused to stay in the champion's preferred range. In round 2, Yoza's patience led to a nuclear left hook that worked wonders.
Well, that's one thing we haven't mentioned. The ultra-sharp knees from Unbelievable.
From there, Yoza controlled everything.
Maybe only done on one leg, but he's still in this fight.
Petchdam never fully recovered the rhythm.
But even more so inside. Less damage when he's coming forward. He's looking good.
After 3 rounds of a brutal one-sided beatdown, he lost to this young Japanese monster who was now looking like a serious threat to the bantamweight throne.
Yuki Yoza!
But before he could earn his well-deserved shot, he had to pass one humongous test. Yuki Yoza walked into 173 with a target that most fighters don't even get near.
2 of the most dangerous strikers in bantamweight kickboxing.
The legendary Superlek, a pound-for-pound elite in the world of Muay Thai and kickboxing. For Yoza, this wasn't just about rankings. This was about proving his worth on the grandest stages of them all, and he was about to shock the world.
3-0.
The battle began, and Yoza stepped forward immediately.
Stabbing kicks, as you mentioned.
Right there by Superlek.
Well, Superlek.
Superlek used his veteran savvy and tried to find his rhythm, but Yoza kept breaking him piece by piece.
That landed for Yoza, but here comes
Yoza continues trying to look for those legs. Excellent support leg.
knowing that at this point he's going to have to be the counter striker because Yuki Yoza is on that front foot.
Superlek adjusted mid-fight, beginning to find cleaner counters and moments of control. But Yoza kept his volume high and his spirits even higher.
You see this one, everybody's kind of waiting with bated breath to see what happens as Yoza pressure.
When Yoza, I would say, is deceptively quick. And look at... And Yoza...
The final round was a battle of wills and skills, as Yoza was spitting fire, while Superlek was trying his best to avoid getting burned.
Trying to make a statement here in the third round, coming forward.
Strong now, but it might be too little too late. Yoza said that Superlek's best weapon was his heart and durability.
When the final bell rang, Yoza had completed his biggest hunt in 2025. Setting him up for a legendary clash against the general, Jonathan Haggerty, for the one bantamweight kickboxing championship title in 2026, the title he has been seeking since joining ONE. Taking Haggerty's title was Yuki Yoza's goal for the ONE Samurai event in Tokyo.
To settle the bitter feud for the bantamweight kickboxing world championship.
The match was a spectacular 5-round clash. Yoza pressed forward with strong calf kicks and body shots. However, Haggerty's technical striking, calf kick defense, and range management neutralized Yoza's aggressive style.
And it's not a shot that's like gonna knock him out, but great fight.
The general won the fight via a unanimous decision, finally ending Yoza's 13-fight kickboxing win streak.
Champion of the world, Jonathan Haggerty!
Although he has suffered a setback in his loss to Haggerty, Yuki Yoza has proven he's a force to be reckoned with. From Kyokushin prodigy to K1 champion, and now fighting at ONE Championship.
Yoza is just sticking to it, hacking away with his kicks.
This story feels like it is going to enter its most interesting chapter.
Yuki Yoza, he's won 13 straight. There's a left hook. Oh, he goes with the right hand, and down he goes.
Can Yuki Yoza come back even stronger and fulfill his goal of becoming the ONE bantamweight kickboxing champion? If If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments.